Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're actually doing a Minecraft video and I'll be going over every single enchantment in Minecraft as a version 1.21.1. I'm going to be separating these into different categories as seen on the Minecraft help page, which is all-purpose, armor, melee weapons, ranged weapons, and tools. In Minecraft, there's a total of 44 different enchantments, so enjoy. So, in the all-purpose category, you have 3 different enchantments. You have Mending, you have Unbreaking from 1 to 3, and you have Curse of Vanishing. I'll get into all 3 of these, but first of all, let's start off with Mending. Mending is an enchantment that everybody loves. It's an enchantment that whenever you gain XP, any durability lost on the tool, you gain back instantly. At least it's a good way to, keep the tool alive instead of it breaking, and just in general an amazing, enchantment. Here's a wee preview. Next up is Unbreaking from 1 to 3. Basically, all Unbreaking does is give more durability to your tools or armor. And here's also a small peek of how, a golden pickaxe does with Unbreaking compared to one without. And so the final one in this category is Curse of Vanishing, which in a short term, basically whenever you die and any item that has this enchantment, it's gone permanently and you're never getting it back. So that's every single enchantment in the first category. Time to move on to the next, which is armor enchantments. Right off the bat, you can see that there's a lot more armor enchantments than there were for all purpose. So let's get through them all. First of all, we have Aqua Affinity. This enchantment allows you to mine underwater a lot faster than usual. It's really useful. It lets you mine up to 400% more than usual in water, and it's just, a really good enchantment overall. Next up is Blast Protection from 1 to 4. This enchantment reduces knockback and damage taken from different explosions, mainly knockback taken from explosions, and overall probably one of the lesser protection versions. In my opinion, I just wouldn't really use Blast Pro at all. Unlike Curse of Vanishing, Curse of Binding, when put on first on some piece of armor and then onto the player, it cannot be taken off unless the person dies in game. And whenever they do, the piece of armor gets dropped like floor loot, and they can pick it up and put it back on again if they really feel like it. Depth Strider is an enchantment that can only be put on your boots and allows you to walk faster in water. Feather Falling is an enchantment that can also only be put on your boots, and it's an enchantment which reduces all types of fall damage to the minimum. For example, if you enchant Netherite boots with Feather Falling 4, it only makes you take 2 hearts of damage when jumping off a church in a village. The last one in the top barrel is Fire Protection from levels 1 to 4. What Fire Protection does is it reduces the time you're set on fire if you have it on any type of armor. Basically, if you walk into fire and you set yourself on fire, instead of having to wait around to near death for the fire to go out, you only have to wait a couple seconds. Same goes with the damage that the fire deals. It is way lower compared to without Fire Prot. Frostwalker is an enchantment that can only be put on the boots, as some other enchantments I've previously mentioned. What Frostwalker does is that basically whenever you walk on water, the water turns into ice and you can just, ski around it. It's pretty cool enchantment, Another cool feature with Frostwalker is that if you walk on magma blocks with the enchantment on, you don't take any damage. So it's pretty neat. Projectile protection is a simple enchantment. As it says in the name, it just protects you from projectiles, it reduces any damage caused by them, and yeah, that's basically it. Protection levels 1 to 4 is also pretty simple. Basically, what it does, it reduces damage by 4% depending on what level. So if it's protection 1, it reduces it by 4%. If it's protection 2, it's by 8, etc. Respiration is an enchantment that can only be enchanted on the helmet of the set of armor. What respiration does as well is that it extends how long you can breathe underwater. For example, with Void, it's per 1 second per, little bubble. However, with respiration, it's up to 6 seconds per bubble. As you know, walking on soul stand may be a bit of a pain. However, with the enchantment of soul speed, you can walk a lot much faster than you do even on dirt. Thorns is an amazing enchantment which reflects damage that is put upon you back onto the person that opposed you. Although the enchantment is really good, it also reduces the amount of durability that piece of armor has. Swift Sneak has 3 different levels, and what it does, it basically increases the amount of speed you have when crouched. The enchant Bane of Arthropods increases damage and applies a slowness 4 effect to every arthropod mob that is hit with it. This includes spiders, cave spiders, silverfish, endermites, and bees. Breach is an enchantment which negates the effectiveness of armor by 15% per level, meaning by level 4 it goes up by 60%. Density boosts the rate at which the mace multiplies damage while falling. So basically it's like sharpness for a sword, but this increases the damage depending on how high you are. Fire Aspect is a simple enchantment that simply, whenever you hit someone, it just sets them on fire. Killing animals such as cows instantly give you the cooked variant of their food. Looting has 3 different levels, and what it does, it increases the amount of loot earned from different mobs. Imbuing allows the Trident to deal additional damage to mobs that naturally spawn in the ocean, such as Elder Guardians or types of fish. Knockback has 2 different levels, and as the name implies, whenever you hit a mob with it, it knocks them back. Sharpness has 5 different levels, and each one simply increases the amount of damage that the weapon does. Smite has 5 levels and increases the damage dealt upon undead mobs, such as every type of zombies there is, such as, horses, villagers, and the regular zombies. Every type of skeleton, such as wither skeletons, withers, strays, regular skeletons, and so on. Sweeping Edge is an enchantment that increases the sweeping attack damage. This enchantment is also only available in Java Edition, so keep that in mind. Windburst allows the player to bounce up into the air following a successful hit. And also, the higher the level is of the enchantment, the higher you'll go back up. With the enchantment of channeling, the Trident channels a bolt of lightning towards a hit entity. This only functions during thunderstorms and if the target is unobstructed by blocks. The enchantment Flame allows the arrows to set targets on fire. Infinity makes so that shooting with projectiles does not consume any arrows. For example, if you shoot a bow, it doesn't take up any of your arrows. You can just carry around 1. With the enchantment Loyalty, the Trident returns to the player after being thrown. The higher the level, the less time it takes to return. With Riptide, whenever you throw a Trident, it launches the player along with it. This only works, however, whenever it's raining or if you're in water. With multi-shot, you shoot 3 arrows only at the cost of 1. However, only 1 arrow can be recovered from this. The enchantment Piercing allows the arrow to pass through multiple entities at once. Power increases the arrow's damage. Punch increases an arrow's knockback. Efficiency increases the mining speed on a tool. Fortune increases the certain item drop chances from blocks. Normally from this 9 vein I would get 9 diamonds, however in total I got 63. Silk Touch makes it that whenever you mine a block, it'll drop as the block instead of breaking into other items or blocks. Lure decreases the amount of wait time you have to wait until you catch something on your fishing rod. Luck of the Sea increases the rate of fishing rare loot. Here's a preview of them both combined. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And remember, if you subscribe, you get all these diamonds behind me and the ones in my hand.